What's up, everybody? Here for a little mock draft action today. I haven't had to do much mock drafts yet today, or heck, this off season. Getting close to a couple big drafts coming into play. Super excited about it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, make sure to chime in and stuff as we go about. It's gonna be a fun time. Just wait for this room to hear. We're gonna use Yahoo at first. That's what I majority of the time use for my fantasy stuff. So, well, let's see here. We're going to be drafting 6 and a 12-team draft. But, hey, let's do some mock drafts, dude. It's about time. Got about a minute 50 here. Make my drink while I'm at it. The cheap rendition of tequila mineral water, ranch water. That's an easy. It should be fun, guys. I'll put some lo-fi on. We're waiting too. So I think you guys can hear it. If not, I'll make sure. Podcast's gonna be very tedious, guys. So let's pop this up here. There we go. Got a little background music as we wait. Here, we got 45 seconds here before we start our first one. Now, tomorrow, guys, please don't miss out on Let's Talk Sports, 5 o'clock my time. So Central Time. They'll be doing the first show of Fantasy Football University by Let's Talk Sports. Ryan Larson above me here, Nick Bodkins, and right now, currently myself will be on. But there'll be about 4 or 5 shows of this, and this is going to be wonderful. Great teachings, great different methods happening, a lot of different information to come into play. Really, I think on this you're gonna get a lot of different takes, and kind of it's up to you to pick out which one that you want to go about. So, but make sure you guys check that out. I believe it's 5 p.m. Central. Let's Talk Sports Network. Logo right above here. So you'll see it in the ads as well. So it is. The draft's loading right now. As soon as it loads here, we'll switch to it. So make sure to check that out. Fantasy Football University starts tomorrow, all through August. It's gonna be awesome. Awesome shows, great info. Just want to make sure I get that in for you guys here. All right, let's see here. We're loading. It's the only bad thing about Yahoo. If you want to do with others, it takes forever. All right. No, I don't want your free stuff here. All right, so this is Yahoo, guys. So we're doing it on here. As you can see, I'm 6 of this live mock draft here. We'll kind of see here. Dalvin Cook, Austin Eckler. Look, if Chase is there, I'm taking Chase. Plain and simple. That's a no doubter. So we'll see how this one goes exactly through the first 5. I did do, I guess, one mock draft about a week ago, and a lot of the running backs went. So I ended up actually with Justin Jefferson at 6. So, which was crazy to me. I don't think you're expect that here going into play. So we'll see here. Almost time to get this sucker going. 50 seconds. Now you guys can tell me what maybe your strategies and stuff are as well. You can do that also through the Fantasy Football University shows as well. It's kind of we'll get a piece by piece in there. But yeah, I mean, this one, if I had to look at it, the first draft I did for Let's Talk Sports, I went wide receiver through, I think, my first five. And I was drafted at 5. And it was Justin Jefferson at 5 there, which was crazy. The next one I did, Let's Talk Sports, all on sleeper, ended up having a more balanced team in the end because it went from like it was just a lot. It was a lot different. I ended up with, I think, a Jonathan Taylor, and then I think I drafted Patrick Mahomes after that, and then Kyle Pitts, and then I don't know. It was just more balanced in the end than it was just heavy receivers the first draft. So see how it goes. Looks like we got Taylor, McCaffrey, and Jefferson out of the first 3 here going into play. Let's show the draft results here. Oh. There we go. Draft board. Looks like Derrick Henry went. Cooper Kupp went all the way to 5. Blows my mind there. So, like I said, as long as Jamar Chase is there, I'm going Chase on mine. I just think I think you got to go this weapon because you know that Burrow's going to be the one throwing at this guy. So, period. Like he's number one target again. Come on. All right. So Jamar Chase is 6. Eckler, Cook, then go. Okay, that's fair. Let's see here what he does here. Wonder who our first quarterback will be off the when it'll be off the board. I'm guessing around that 11-12 pick mark here. Najee went off. Okay. Let's see here. Mixon. It's not, I mean, yeah, I guess you can go running back. Can load up early on running backs if you need to. Some people are going to do wide receivers, like I said. You may end up with a weird old draft. Sometimes you can mock all you want, and somebody throws a curveball at you, and it does not matter how you mocked before. No quarterbacks in the first round. All right. See how this goes here. Come back around. Jones. Okay. Like there was one year somebody drafted Darren Sproles when he was towards the end of his career, the Eagles in the first round. Aaron Rodgers went in the first round the last couple of years. There's just a lot of weird stuff that's happened in a lot of my leagues on that you just don't expect. You can't prep for it. Even if you know the league you're in, you still can't prep for it. Let's see here. Chubb. Okay. It's a lot of running backs gone. So if you look at players so far, I probably go with this Evans. Guy has 1,000 yards every season. Can't go wrong with him. So Evans is going to be my target here. Diggs, CD. Come on, Mr. T. Don't go Evans. Come on, Mr. T. Yeah, baby. He went 260-pound Leonard Fournette. So we are going to go ahead and go another wide receiver here at Mike Evans, a guy that's going to be really strong for Tom Brady this season with Antonio Brown gone. Yes, they got a lot of weapons out there, but Mike Evans has shown consistently to be a 1,000-yard receiver and a touchdown machine. All right, so we got Jamar Chase, Mike Evans as our first 2 picks, guys. We'll see how this thing rolls. Ricky May. Let's see how this goes. Saquon, okay. Saquon went kind of late. I've been seeing him in the first round. Ooh, there it is. Travis Kelce finally goes off the board. I'm still waiting for the first quarterback to go off the board. Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes? Nine, 8, 7, 6. Who's he going to get? Zeke. Tyreek. Are we going to make it 2 full rounds with a quarterback? 2 full rounds with a quarterback, guys. I don't think that's going to happen in any of my drafts. It sure hasn't so far. So that's a first. See how the third round starts here. I mean, I might as well. I could wait, I guess. Going to playoffs. Thinking if Patrick comes back around, I could go Patrick here. Just be the home guy. Mark Andrews, another tight end off the board. I ain't worried about the running backs, guys. I'm really not. I think I can get a lot of value within 5, 6, 7, 8 in that range to be able to pick up a bunch. David Montgomery, okay. Javonte. Lots of running backs off the board. Connor, still no quarterback. Oh man, could go Keenan. Where's here? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go Keenan here. Another guy that's been very consistent with Herbert and stuff. So we'll go Keenan. So that puts me at 3 wide receivers, guys. 3 wide receivers for the first 3 rounds. Now, in my theory, let's say Patrick Mahomes comes back around to me in the 4th. I'm going Mahomes. Load up there, and then we can focus on everything else. Nope, first quarterback gone. Josh Allen, guys. Josh Allen's gone. A.J. Brown. Cortland Sutton. Come on, baby. Who's he got? Who's Pravian got? Who's Pravian going to get? So we only got one quarterback in the first 3 rounds to go. Still only one quarterback. Now, you can get a lot of value on quarterbacks. Like, guys, don't just remember that. Kirk Cousins is late. Tom Brady, you could probably get in the 6th usually. Joe Burrow is usually about the 5th or 6th if you need be. But Dak has been going late as well. I've been seeing a lot in a few drafts here. So you don't have to reach for a Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes right away or Lamar Jackson. Aaron Rodgers is going late, as we've all seen. Again, I don't anticipate that happening in my draft. I anticipate having probably about 4 quarterbacks on in the first 1.5 rounds. So, but that's just how my Yahoo League works that I'm in. Lamar Jackson before Patrick Mahomes. I'm telling you, if he comes back around at 4, I'm tempted to snag him here. Eli Mitchell, Breece Hall. It's not too bad here. I like this. This guy's gone all running back here. Loading up here. Eckler, Fournette, Akers, Terry McLaurin, A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon's already off the board. I got it, right? I could go Pitts, tight end. Looks like Patrick might swing down to me here. You know what? Let's go Pitts. Let's get our tight end. So we got Allen, Chase, Evans, Pitts so far in our draft. Not too shabby here. Patrick Mahomes, of course, is gone. So now I just went on quarterback, right? So now I can load up on either another receiver or some running backs, kind of see what value is out there for running backs. Antonio Gibson, I figured to be there. Let's see. Let's just look at what we got for running backs here. Running backs. Jacobs is there. Singletary is there. Another starter. Sanders. Penny, who know we're going to get some work in there. Chase Edmonds. Tony Pollard, Kareem Hunt, Cordell Patterson. Kenneth Walker also get a lot of reps in. James Cook, we know will get a reps in. Madison, because you know Cook's going to go down at some point. Michael Carter. And then Isaiah Spiller will be the 2 to Eckler in the end. Ronald Jones will be the starter, I believe, in the end. Because I don't think Clyde is going to be back healthy. So, interesting so far. So, what we got here? Mike Williams, J.K. Dobbins, D.K. Metcalf. Sorry to see over the camera, guys. Trying to look here. You know, Justin, the first one, has a pretty even team, too. And Mark Andrews, good targets. Jonathan Taylor and J.K., Debo and DK. Not bad. Darren Waller goes. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait on quarterback. I might as well. There's no sense in drafting him here. Jerry Jeudy. That's an iffy pick here. I'd almost wait another round on him. George Kittle. So let's see here what we got here. Deontay Johnson, I could go that route. Smith-Schuster. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go Miles Sanders here. He's going to be for sure because Singletary last year Bill's kind of in and out of working people. So I'm going to go Sanders for my first running back. We'll build up maybe a couple of rounds for running back this time around. Damian Harris gone. Gabriel Davis. Okay. Oh, in the 5th? I don't know. I don't know if I'd take those guys that early. I feel like I'd be looking for other value at this point. Allen Robinson, that's a good one. I hope he can come back and be strong for the Rams. I really do. Maybe it's Jaguars and the beginning of the Bears tenure. It's just sad seeing a lot of this talent that kind of goes to waste and that should be their heyday, Tell you what, I'm so happy to be doing NFL stuff again. I love NBA, right? I love baseball. But NFL just tops everything. Deontay Johnson goes. So Deontay Johnson went after Robinson, Davis, and Jeudy. Yeah, that's kind of actually crazy. It's kind of nuts about that. Schultz, Herbert, Cooks, Bateman. Bateman's going to, I think, have a good season this year. See what we got here available. Juju still out there. Singletary, Hollywood Brown, Joe Burrow, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Rashad Penny, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. Still some value out there, guys. Is there any sleepers out there that you guys are looking at here, maybe towards the late rounds? Maybe a guy like I'm trying to think of the Minnesota receiver I had last year. I can't even remember his name now. Wow, I'm blanking here. I'll look it up here in a minute because I'm about up. Dane. I want a Singletary. So let's go here. Mooney's going to get a lot of targets. Going to be a target monster, but I don't think I'd want to go that route yet. Smith-Schuster, I don't trust. I think I'm going to go Chase Edmonds. More of explosive offense. I think he's going to be used a lot this year. Yes, he has other people behind him, but I'm not too concerned about that. I really do feel like he could have a pretty solid year. Tom Brady would be a great quarterback to grab here if he's gone, of course. Michael Thomas, that's a guy we haven't heard about in the last couple of years. Unguardable. He should have a pretty good bounce back year. Goddard, Stevenson. Juju finally goes. Only in the 7th here. Russell Wilson's still out there. Mooney's still out there. That's a pretty tempted one. Hollywood Brown. Look, Mooney's still around, guys. This guy, I think, should have been gone by now. Yes, it is a pretty horrid offense, but if you're looking for a target machine, I think Mooney's going to be your guy for that team. And I'm gonna take a chance at him. I'll stab at him here. Another receiver, yes, but he's my 4th WR, so that's going to be all right. Not a big deal. Chris Godwin goes. That's a good one since he's supposed to be available about week 2, week 3. That'll be a huge pickup there. All right, guys. So let's see here. Team. All right, guys. So we're still looking here for a quarterback, obviously, but I say we're not looking too bad here. First defense gone. Buffalo. They should have a pretty good one coming into play here. Dawson Knox went already. Wow, that's early. I'd say I look at Pat Freiermuth. I think he's gonna be a good one this year. He was kind of solid towards the end of last year. I think he'll be an explosive guy this year. Thielen, Elijah Moore, some defenses going off now. Russell Wilson at quarterback. Well, let's see what we got here. Hunter Renfrow is it's kind of a stab at it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go Tony Pollard, a guy that could see a lot more involvement within this Dallas offense, especially if Zeke gets hurt. I mean, Zeke doesn't even need to get hurt. If you saw last year, it was a Tony Pollard scene for a lot of the year. So, yeah, I'd say it's a good stab at it as an RB3. Hunter Renfrow goes, Melvin Gordon goes. Indy, Stafford, Trey Lance. All right, here's where we're going to play, right? I got a little cheat sheet. Basement Brood Fantasy Football draft kit, guys. If you go to my description below, if you go to YouTube, the description below has the link for the referral. Let them know that I sent you there, and it's a pretty affordable draft kit. He also does daily fantasy football stuff as well. So it's something definitely to check out. So make sure you guys go check that out. Mikey does a great job there. All right, let's see here. Dak's there. Kirk Cousins is there. Lizard King, Gage. Remember Gage? Tom Brady wanted Gage there the whole time. I think a guy that could be exploding. You know what? I'm going to go James Cook here. He could get a lot of reps. It's between Kenneth Walker and James Cook here. I think I will go quarterback next round. See, James Robinson's right there, guys. James Robinson will still get a lot of the workload, so don't forget about that. But yeah, Mikey has a great draft kit in the description below, guys. Fabulous, just fabulous work. He has his own podcast. Make sure you guys go check that out as well. He's been talking to a whole bunch of different big YouTubers that are with their respective teams. So Ryan Tracy was with the Chiefs. I listened to Ryan. There's a Ryan that does the Bills. He was just on with. Great job. Great job there. And then if you want other rankings and stuff as well, Ryan Larison, who's on Let's Talk Sports, and he's also been on our show as well, has works with Rotoballer, partner with WagMe Fantasy as well, does some of their rankings in their newsletter as well. And he has his own site, Fantasy Football for the People. Another great resource to have if you're looking up rankings, trying to debate maybe who to draft, who not to draft, and when it comes to start time for fantasy football to officially begin, then you can look at their sites as well to see exactly where you want to go. All right, Kirk Cousins is going to have a big year, guy. And guess what? We don't want him to pair with Justin Jefferson's guy at all, or Adam Thielen, or Dalvin Cook. So we're going to go ahead and take Kirk Cousins. My first quarterback off the board here. Dak went. Jones was my other guy. I was hoping I can get Jones one more round. Hopkins went. Hopkins is another guy that's been dropping a lot lately. You got to remember, Kyler Murray was nothing without DeAndre Hopkins. When DeAndre went down with his injury, they completely just emptied the bed. It was not good. Remember that coming into play because Hopkins is going to be key for this Arizona team, despite AJ Green, Rondale Moore, and Hollywood Brown into play. I really believe that. Marlon Mack. I hope Marlon Mack has a good season. I hope he comes back strong on this one. Sky Moore. Dang it. I thought I can get him in the one more round in the 12th. All right, where are we at here? Team. 3%, 3 bench. Okay. 3 bench available. We'll get there. We got Gage, Sky Moore. Man, Sky Moore, guys, he's going to have an effect on this offense and the Chiefs, and he is going to be the guy that if anybody replaces Tyreek in a way, it's going to be Sky Moore. So it's already shown in training camp. All right, let's see here. Ooh. We're going to Alexander Madison in this one. He's just shown too effective the last couple of years to be left out in this offense. So I am definitely going Sky Moore. Jasicki, Derek Carr. So I used one bench spot here for Alexander Madison. Kind of load up on your take away some handcuffs from people. Harrison Butker. That's probably my first kicker too. Butker. Led the Chiefs some points last year. All you do is scoring touchdowns sometimes, you know. Actually, beginning of the season, we're all we doing scoring 3 points. A little rough there as a Chiefs fan. Naheem Hines. So what we got coming up here? Tony would be a good one to get. Tua will be a nice compliment to Cousins, I think. That guy, that's a going late for so much hype in the offseason from his wide receivers. That guy has dropped tremendously. Treylon Burks should be effective. Hunter Henry, he was effective last year. Smith, he just got hurt again. So it's kind of hard to want to pick him late unless you're in a deep league like ours. Matt Ryan should be effective. Let's see here. MVS sounds like he's going to have a pretty decent role here. He might have more yards than Juju. But I think Juju has the most targets, at least in the play. Jarvis Landry, we'll see if that's a resurgence there with Jameis. And especially with him not having to be number 1 as much anymore. Like I said, Rondale Moore's there. Jameis Winston's there. A lot of good value here. We're going to go and compliment here. We're going to go ahead and go Tua. I think Tua's just – I think that offense is going to be pretty crazy with Waddle, Hill, all the running backs they have on staff, Edmonds and stuff. They might even keep the Duke. So we'll see what happens there. What we got here? Spiller went. Fields went. See, I would take a lot of those other quarterbacks I just named over Fields. Matt Ryan, Jameis Winston, some of those guys. Julio, I think that's a stretch. Julio's a stretch. I wouldn't even chance that unless you're in a deep league. So like I got to sneeze here, but our Yahoo league, we're in goes 21 rounds because we have IDPs as well, but we're also very deep on the bench into play. So it takes a while, and you have to really know who's going to be out there past that 15, 16 round. So it takes a lot of mocks to try to gauge who's going to be out there towards the end there. But a lot of, using your resources, using your tools and such. So it's been a big help for me. Pittsburgh. All right, here's our last, I believe, our last bench spot here. See, Mostert's got there. He's healthy. Man, he's going to be effective. Yeah, I'm probably going to go Mostert. I really think Shanahan. Miami's coach is going to have a heyday with a lot of these guys, and you're not going to see just a set number one wide receiver. You're not going to see such a set as a number one running back. Edmonds is not going to be that guy. So, all right. So we're going to kickers. Yunhoku. He hasn't gone run. He's probably going to kick a lot of field goals again with that Falcons offense. See, I'd probably go Chiefs here on defense. I mean, defense is, if you don't get like the main ones, right? So the Rams, the Bills, the Dolphins could be one this year, I think, honestly. The Vikings could be really effective. I mean, you're kind of swapping in and out, though. A lot of defenses throughout the year anyways. Chargers are up there this year. I wouldn't say the Broncos. I'm not high on the Broncos looking at their stuff. We did a show on Smoking Jeremy B, and none of us were really impressed by this defense after we started looking through it and really digging into it, and it just wasn't good. And we'll go Chiefs here. All right, Axis here says he just got a trade. He receives ETN and Pitts. He receives ETN Pitts, and he trades Aaron Jones and Dawson Knox. So you would get ETN and Pitts for Dawson Knox and Aaron Jones? See, that's a big one because Aaron Jones is a really effective running back, but he's going to get his reps stolen away. ETN could have a lot of upside going to play, but Pitts is going to be a target monster. I would do the trade. That would be one trade I would accept, actually, just for the fact that ETN's going to be on the upside coming off his injury, new coach, familiarity with the quarterback as well. James Robinson was kind of on a decline last year as well. So not to blame, Urban Meyer was not pretty with him. But Aaron Jones is going to get a lot of reps stolen away just from Aaron Rodgers not throwing to him, but A.J. Dillon coming into play. I would do the trade. I'd say I would do that big time because you're going to have an upgrade at tight end with Pitts, who's going to be a target monster for Mariota this year. Target monster, because all Mariota's going to do is scramble out. And who's going to throw to? He's going to throw to Pitts. ETN's going to be the guy playing slot and playing on the backfield. So, I would do that. I'd say I would do that. Thanks for commenting, Axis. All right, guys. So here's the final wrap up for my team. Draft results. However, I can do this here. There we go. So I got Cousins, Chase, Evans, Sanders, Edmonds, Pitts, Keenan, Mooney as on the bench, Pollard on the bench, James Cook on the bench, Madison on the bench, Tua and Mostert on the bench. And then I go Yunhoku and Chiefs, which I picked the last two, which you can move those in and out. I'd say that's pretty solid. Let's see here. I thought there was something you could see. Maybe not. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Oh, I thought there was a way. Oh, I see. To see your ranks, you have to pay. Okay, whatever. I'd say it's a pretty solid team on that one. Total. So, yeah, see. Total points here. Yeah, so I finished last. That's cool. What did Mr. T have? Wilson, Waddle, Davis, Eckler, Fournette, Gesicki, Akers, Singletary, Godwin, Rodgers. It's pretty solid depth right there as well. I could see that here. He went Baltimore, D, and Hopkins, but what do you do the first? See, Wilson's so high on his points, but he's such a hard league to play in. I don't understand how you can go that route on the projected stats. I do like this lineup. I'm okay with that. Into play. It's like QBs, side rank, almost last. Wide receivers, I was there. Even with my first 3-4 picks as receivers, still there. Running backs, of course, I didn't expect much. Tight end, I only drafted one tight end. Man, that's just nuts to me. All these guys are ahead of. I would feel good walking in with this team. Granted, my running backs aren't, mucho great, but outside of that, I got, built for, I think, more of a future than that. So, we'll do another one here. So let's go ahead. See if we can do another 12-teamer. See if we can get a different spot this time. So we were 6 last time. So we can go to like 11 or something. Yeah, there we go. Starts in a minute and a half. So cool. So yeah, so we're going to play here. We're gonna pick 11 in a 12-man draft now, going in our second draft of the night. Maybe we'll have a different strategy going to play. I feel like your strategy all depends on the position you pick, really, in the end. Because, like I said, I picked 5th in my first draft, actual draft I did. Went receivers for the first 5 rounds. It just fit into play. Picked 3rd in my next draft, and I ended up drafting Jonathan Taylor at 3rd because he dropped all the way down to 3. I would have done Cooper Kupp, but he went at 2. So I went Jonathan Taylor. I want to say Kyle Pitts, Patrick Mahomes. A lot of the receivers were gone, and I had to adjust. I had to make it a new strategy. I had to turn into a heavy wide receiver opposed to a more balanced approach. And that's sometimes you got to do that. You got to do it at certain spots. It's going to be different if you draft 1. It's going to be different if you draft 12. I'm going into play of a couple of different new fantasy drafts, so you'll have different spots there. So I need to really make sure I understand exactly where I'm at. So this draft here, guys, I'm gonna pull up Mikey's tool on my side here, and then I'm gonna use that for a lot of my picks, as you can see above. Because I need to start learning how to use it, how to gauge it, how to understand what I'm looking at. So it should be pretty fun. Draft's loading now. We'll start here. We'll pull it up here soon. So, but yeah, we'll pull up Mikey's tool, take a look at it here, and see if I can use it, see if I can understand, because at 11, that's you're getting a lot of guys late. Jefferson's gone. Chase is gone. A lot of the elite receivers, you're probably looking at a Diggs, a Kelsey going into play. I don't know. Maybe you go running back. Maybe Dalvin Cook's there. So we'll see here. Still loaded. Guys, any comments, just leave it in the comment down below, guys. Happy to help you out, answer them, and give you the best advice I can give. So, I wish I could find. I guess we could do that maybe with Sleeper or something like that. Doing invites with the community going into play. But yeah, just having to be able to get a lot more live draftees on than just looking at some of these guys that are auto pick or join or whatever. So auto pick's cool and all. We ended up having a guy actually win one of the leagues I was in. He auto picked because he was at one of the concerts, I believe, in Arrowhead, and he had 0 service. Service out there sucks, and he had 0 service. So he auto picked, somehow used the draft or free agency board throughout the season, and still came away with a victory. No clue. Props to him. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. All right, got about 30 seconds here. We'll get underway. So pull this up here while I'm at it. So Tier 1A consists of Jonathan Taylor and C-Mac. And then we'll go to 1B from there on. So he has different tiers set up on how to pick essentially who's gone, who's not. So we'll see what happens. All right, draft has begun. All right, so Jonathan Taylor right off the bat, expected. It's either that or Cooper Kupp, honestly, for the first two picks, on at least in my mind. Cooper Kupp, okay. So Taylor Kupp, expected. Eckler. I still feel like you can wait on Derrick Henry. Justin Jefferson should go before both of those guys, really. He's going to be such a – I don't know. I think he's going to be definitely maybe the best receiver in NFL this year. Jefferson Chase. There's C-Mac. All right, let's pull this up here. So Tier 1's gone. Tier 1 is gone. Tier 2. So it is Diggs. So I need to go Diggs. I'm trying to work fast here. Yep, Diggs. You know what? Diggs is gone. I'm going to go Lamb. Or Evans. And I'm back around. Still no running back there. Who else is here? Go away, Barr. CD and Devontae. Okay. Well, you know, Devontae is going to be swallowed up with stuff. So I went receiver again because that's what's available here in the tiers. I'm just kind of going between running back and wide receiver tiers in this. 1B is Eckler, Harris, Henry Cook looking into play. So I'm kind of going off that. Those guys were gone, I believe. Right? Yeah. Those guys were gone. So then I went to 1B on the receiver ranks, Stephon, CD, Mike Evans, Devontae. And Diggs ended up going. But then I could choose between Evans and Devontae and CD. So there's my two picks. So it's all a learning experience here. It's what we use Mock Draft for, is to learn how to use a tool. I'm not going to show the tool. Sure, for you guys. I didn't get permission or anything from that. I did have to pay for it. Again, referral guys in the description below on YouTube and under the Sports Buffoons. Actually, under Let's Talk Sports as well. And you guys can sign up. Make sure you mention my name down there. It's in the description. And, it's a really cool tool. Like I said, he has daily fantasy football stuff coming into play. I'm super excited for that. It's called a heat map. Each week he'll update it. He does this full time. And he has his own podcast as well. So make sure you go check it out. Basement Brewed Fantasy Football. Mikey does a great job there. Lots of running backs. Oh, my Lord. Barkley, Swift, Chubb, Javonte, Leonard, Alvin Kamara, Ezekiel. Man, that's a lot of running backs. Maybe he'll stay that way all the way back. Or maybe tight end and mix in there. Now, there's Travis. Okay. Yeah, guys, make sure you don't miss out tomorrow about 5 o'clock Eastern or 5 o'clock Central. Let's Talk Sports. Ryan Larison, fantasy football expert. He'll be on doing a fantasy football university with Dan, myself, and Nick Bodkins. So make sure you guys tune in. It's the start of the fantasy football university. There's going to be several shows throughout August with different guests, different guys with fantasy football. Our own Mike Settle for the Sports Buffoons, who went undefeated in 2019. Yes, undefeated in 2019, and then almost won last year. Lost by 1 point due to a Bobby Wagner injury and Antonio Brown having his baby fit and walking out. So there you go. That he lost by 1 point just because of that. It's tough. It's a tough break. So, but he's going to be on as well, one of those shows as well. So we'll make sure we'll announce that. But Fantasy Football University, Let's Talk Sports coming into play starts tomorrow. Good stuff. Brees Hall's already going. James Conner. Debo's off the board. We get about Dennis here. I'll pull my tool up and take a look. I didn't use it last time. I thought I came out pretty well ahead, but according to Yahoo projections, I did not look good, even though I had Keenan Allen, Evans, Kyle Pitts, who else? Jamar Chase. Probably my running backs that gave it away. That's all right. Mark Andrews, Tyreek Hill. So what we got? What tier are we at now? So those guys are gone. Mike Williams. Sorry, yes. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen's gone. Oh, Keenan Allen's is there. He's my next guy. So if he's there, we take him. Because Tyreek, T, and Debo are all gone, and Mike. I didn't get him. I'm going to get him. Okay. So here we go. Have back to 3 receivers, guys. All right, so all those guys are gone. Let's go to running back, 1B. All those guys are gone. 1C. I'm pretty sure all these guys are gone. Yeah, all those guys are gone. 1D. We got Chubb, Kamara, which I'm not going Kamara. Fournette, he's still there. No, he went. Akers is gone. Wow. James Conner's gone. Javonte, Ezekiel. Antonio Gibson, 2B. Make sure none of my other guys are on here. Yep. Gibson is, because I think, where's Judy? Judy's way down there. Terry McLaurin was there. I should have gone him, honestly, according to this chart here. I should have gone McLaurin. I should have gone Johnson. Whew. See, Kyle Pitts was there too. I could have got him because he's part of the, I think, 1A? No, 1B. So I should have actually gone Pitts, technically. Who's gone? See, it's going to take me a minute, guys. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this here. When draft time comes here on a couple of my stuff, I'm going to have 3 screens in. I got 2 going right now. So obviously I'll have my 3rd screen on so I can just go in and out. So you got to be ready. You got to be ready for everything. I use my phone for the camera, so I can't have that, unfortunately. So let's see a look here. So Darren Waller is gone. Kyle Pitts gone. George Kittle. No Kittle yet. Okay, so we'll do that. 1C. Schultz, Gettert, Hawkinson. Okay. So then running back. So I go back through here and mark my stuff. So Connor's gone. Montgomery's gone. Okay. Gibson. Brees Hall's gone. Josh Jacobs is gone. Travis Etienne gone. Miles Sanders is there. And 2C. Graham's already gone. No, he's not. There he is. Clyde. See, I'm not going to put Clyde in there. I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he can stay healthy. Tony Pollard. AJ Dillon, I think it's gone. That's fine. Wide receiver. Waddle still there? What the world? Where's Waddle at? No, he's in 2B. DK is technically there. DK should be my next pick. Judy's supposed to be in there too. Hollywood Browns in the next category. Mari Cooper. Where's Mooney? Mooney can't be. Oh, he's all the way there in 3B. Wow. You might have to update this again. Adam Thielen, even. Oh, of course, Patrick, right? Of course he's gone. Right. 3 before me. Of course he's gone. All right, I'll mark some guys up. See what we get here. Ooh. Probably. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a Schultz here. And then I'm going to turn around, hopefully grab Sanders again. It just seems to be exactly where I'm going to be at each time. Not really intentional. Joe Burrow goes. So I got Singletary, Schultz, Joe Burrow. DK gone. So then I can grab Sanders. So we still got stuff marked here. Judy. Oh, he just went. Hollywood Brown, Mari Cooper, Melvin Gordon, Tony Pollard, and Kareem Hunt, and TJ Hawkinson. All these guys are still available, and we're going into so we're in the 6th, going to the 7th. Still not looking at quarterback yet. I would still wait on quarterback. Honestly, I'll probably put just Tom Brady there. Just to see he's gone. Just as soon as I mark him. Russell Wilson and Tom Brady. As soon as I mark him. If I'm able to get on tomorrow, we'll use Ryan Larison's football rankings on this Fantasy Football for the People. We'll hop on there and practice with those as well. So, maybe I find them on. Maybe I can do a mix of two to get, if I get stuck in the middle rounds. You can use multiple draft kits essentially. Just use your best judgment between the two, obviously. But, if you're looking and stuck between a pick here, have them both ready. Maybe one guy has one up more, and maybe there's a middle ground or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm going to end up using both for my drafts at the end of the year or end of the month. There's a new fantasy league I'm hopping into with my brother. It's gonna be a dynasty and an auction based. Never been on either. Never had experience in auction. Never got to experience a dynasty. Super serious one. Looking forward to it. It's definitely gonna be a challenge. Like they even have contracts. I can keep a guy, I guess, 2-3 years, and I don't know. Like it blows my mind. Ooh, how do you not go? I think I gotta go Thielen here. And then hop around and maybe grab one of these guys. Probably end up grabbing Tony again. Come on, baby. Buffalo's D, Brandon Cooks. Perfect. We're going to grab Tony. All right, we got to mark some new guys up here. All right, we'll start. Receivers again. Cooks, Godwin's gone. Juju. Rashad Bateman, I think, is gone. Gabriel Davis is, of course, gone because why would we take him? 3A. Hopkins. Did Hopkins go? Yeah, somebody did grab Hopkins. KJ Osborne was the guy. Great sneaky pick right there. Thomas, I know, is gone. Elijah Moore. Darnell Mooney. Hunter Renfrow. Monte Brown. Hunter Renfrow. Gone. Robert Woods. Devonta Smith. Chase Claypool. Jarvis. Sky Moore. I'm marking Sky immediately. Probably Olave too, honestly, but I'm not going to go that route. Captain Kirk. Because he's going to get a lot of targets too. I think he's going to be force-fed with that contract he got. Okay, cool. So running backs. Two D. Kenneth Walker's still there. Oh, nope, he gone. He went as soon as I clicked him. Penny, of course, is gone. Chase Edmonds, gone. It's a big list. Yep, nope. Tyler Algieri, was it Algieri? Sneaky pick there. Ronald Jones, who I think will end up being the starter anyways. Raheem Mostert. Sonny Michel. Another great pick to probably get out of the deep league. Damon Pierce. I know I just saw you. Where'd you go? Oh. All right, let's see here. Claypool's still there. Wood's still there. What do I need? I guess I'm still looking okay. I think you got to go Gordon at this point. Probably Captain Kirk after this, right? And then we'll see what happens on the quarterback. Drafting quarterback after round 10. Kind of big move there. Nice. All right, let's go quarterbacks here. He's going to have a decent year. Yep. He really could. He could sneak that one in. Because he's probably going to end up starting with this whole league debacle deal. He will probably end up starting. I think Baker ends up starting too. That's probably about as far as I go on it. It's not a bad list. See what happens here. Lo-fi is such a great, cool, relaxing video. Copyright-free music too, so you can't really go wrong. I'll eventually learn how to integrate and do all the cool things the streamers do. I just got a new computer, so I'm still trying to figure life out on it. So. Russell Gage going in the 11th or the 10th is an interesting pick there. That's such a, I don't know. I expected him gone at least. I don't know. I wouldn't see him past the 8th. I would say 8th, 7th, or 8th. Just from a lot of people, I think. But if you can get him in the 10th, in the 10th, hey, that's great value right there. Like I said, Tom Brady was the one that wanted Russell Gage to come into play, and he got him. So you know the guy's going to get some targets. Ooh, defenses go. More kickers going. Derek Carr's off the books. See, I'm still not set. There's that Denver defense here, and I'm not for it. I'm not for it at all. All right, I think here we gotta look here. So Tua, we definitely gotta draft Tua here, guys. And Ronald Jones is still sitting there. Get out of here. Jones is there. We're taking him. Great value at 12 if we get Jones there. It was a fluky year last year, guys, for him in Tampa. Leonard Fournette just emerged, finally to become the dominant back. Ronald Jones just had some issues holding on the ball. I think it's a whole changed atmosphere for him, a new scene. We're going to see 2020 Ronald Jones back, and he's going to be quite effective. Come on, baby. Don't take Jones. You probably need running backs, don't you? You might. Yeah, Jake London. Go for it, dude. So we're going to take Ronald Jones. So we ended up with a pretty heavy running back squad. Antonio Gibson, Sanders, Pollard, Melvin, and Ronald Jones. Kirk, Thielen, Allen, Devontae, Mike. Not bad. Tua, so we'll draft one more quarterback. Probably Jameis, honestly. I don't know. I think go either way. Matt Ryan's used to working with nobody receivers, so I think we're going to have to go Jameis. With Chris Olave and Kamara when he's off whatever suspension he gets, and then Thomas coming back. Jameis is going to have a good day. Have a good year. Guess I can go back to draft results, huh? There we go. Well, I guess I could move my camera, couldn't I? There you go. Now you can see stuff. Traylon Burks, Hunter Henry, David Njoku. I don't know. Not really sold on this Traylon Burks deal taking over the A.J. Brown role. We'll see what happens, but I think once Robert Woods comes back, it's going to be his number one job for sure. So we're going to take Jameis. So this leaves us into the 14th. So then we'll do what we did last time. Kickers. We'll go Sanders this time. And we'll finish up with the defense. And then we'll go over our team, go over some of the projections by Yahoo, which take with a grain of salt, but whatever. I was last in total points last time, despite my draft strategy, so we'll see exactly where I'm at this time around. I just didn't think I drafted that bad. I liked the team I had. I did go more running backs this time around. Not early, but I went more running backs this time around. So throw the defense in there and see what we come out to be. Maybe I'll go Minnesota defense this time. If they last that long. Or should I go high? I should just go highest, right? We'll go highest projected. Give us a boost. It might be Miami, actually. Yep. We're going to Cleveland. Give us that boost. All right, draft complete, guys. Let's take a look here at our team. What's the draft standings? All right, so standings, we did go up. So we were 5th this time around. Such a different route, but okay. 5th here in total points projected. Quarterback, we were not 5th. I'm sorry. We were 5th. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we were. Okay, I was right. And then quarterback, who would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. That was with Tua and Jameis. 3rd in wide receivers. Who did he have? Who did Nathan have? I'll look here in a minute. Another, 7th in running back. Tight end, the lowest. I just drafted the 1. Nobody cares. So let's take a look here. So here's mine, right? So Tua, Evans, Adams, Gibson, Sanders, Schultz, Allen, Thielen, Pollard, Gordon, Kirk, Ronald Jones, Jameis, Then Jason Sanders and Cleveland defense for the boost here. But I would, I'm trying to see if I want to do this starting lineup here. I'd probably stick to the starting lineup here. I don't see anything. Why not at the moment? Gibson's going to get tons. Sanders will get tons. So you might as well keep those guys in. Tua will be good. So I probably do it. Let's look what this Nathan guy came into play. Jackson, okay. Pittman Jr., Waddle. Pittman Jr. is projected 192. What? He didn't even come close to that last year, right? I guess he did. That's fine, I guess. It just seems really high. Monse Brown, Amari Cooper, Hunter Renfrow. Okay, so we got a few guys that are going to get a lot of catches and stuff. So, all right, maybe I see it. So, let's see who the number one was in total points. Anthony's team has Moody, Henry, Kamara, and that could be a good combo. That's a great one. Josh Jacobs there. Really running back centric like mine. Justin Fields is a quarterback. I guess they're going off of a lot of the projected rushing stats that are going to happen for this one. Dennis. What did Dennis have? Allen, Chase, Davis. Not bad. Knox, Elijah Moore. I think Herbert's a big boost. Allen's a big boost. And then Javonte and Chase. Outside of that, pretty average guys, I'd say. Hurt. Probably will get hurt at some point. Yeah. I don't know. It's always interesting to see exactly how Yahoo does this stuff. So, but yeah, I think, kind of interesting there, guys. So, but hey, that was only one time, one night. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night, guys. I just want to get on here and do some fantasy football stuff with you, and just kind of get an idea, get my head wrapped around what's going on. So we'll do another draft tomorrow. Well, either tomorrow or Monday after the Buffoon and Bodkins show. But make sure you guys check out tomorrow on Let's Talk Sports, the first night of Fantasy Football University with Let's Talk Sports with Ryan Larison, Dan Harris, Nick Bodkins, and hopefully myself will be able to be there. So other than that, guys, you guys have a good one. We'll stay tuned. We'll catch you next time.